Okay, so this was just a little fun side one I wanted to do before I get back to the real shit. But this is apparently Mississippi improving their scores from being 50th to being like far better in
For
education.
decades, Mississippi is ranked as one of the lowest states in overall quality of life, and that
Yep.
included education, until recent reforms led to remarkable gains in literacy. Charlie and Aaron sat down with the governor, Tate Reeves, to learn more about this dramatic turnaround.
Let's see.
The dramatic improvement in student literacy rates here has been dubbed the Mississippi Miracle. Many say the educational wins should be highlighted and shared with other states as models.
No, don't share them with other states. If you do, you might become 50th again, and that's only because the other states have an advantage already. No, don't fucking share that shit.
They can follow.
I certainly use the term the Mississippi Miracle every chance I get because it catches people off guard.
In our interview, Mississippi's Republican Governor Tate Reeves credited educational wins in his state to years of hard work in a state once ranked at the bottom.
It is the direct result of passing conservative reforms in our legislature in 2012 and 2013, followed up by a very strong implementation by our Department of Education and a lot of hard work by teachers and students and parents all over the state. And what you're seeing now is just the fruits of that labor.
Tate specifically points to getting back to basics.
We went back.
You notice how he didn't say we put more money in it? Oh, I love that. Oh, let's
teaching, reading, utilizing phonics. And that's a method that, again, was not popular for everyone at the time, but it was the right thing to do for our kids.
In 2013, state lawmakers implemented the Literacy-Based Promotion Act, which focused on early literacy and teacher development.
We invested in our teachers. We invested in hiring reading coaches. $15 million a year.
Damn, that's a lot of money. Oh, not really, actually.
Spent on reading coaches at the state level, state employees that went into schools and school districts, helped kids that were struggling to read.
The state also mandated holding back students not meeting certain reading standards by third grade.
Wow, who would have fucking guessed? If you hold someone back because they're not meeting the standards, they're not gonna fail their way to high school, pass, and then fail their way to a college and pass. Wow, who would have fucking guessed? Who would have guessed that all you had to do was abandon No Child Left Behind? Wow. So you're telling me if you tell kids, hey, you're not going to see your friends anymore, you're going to be 1 year behind them, and you're going to fail school and have to do everything all over again, that would motivate some of them to learn better. Yeah, who would have fucking guessed? Who would have guessed?
An unpopular move at the time.
Many folks said, look, you can't do that. If you do that, 50% of our kids are going to be held back, or 60% of...
Exactly. And that's a risk I'm willing to take. 50% of you, if 50% of you are held back, 50% of you didn't deserve to pass in the first place. This is not a participation trophy. This is a school where you learn. If you learn to be a retard and you can pass being a retard, guess what? You're going to fail your way in through every class. Yep. Great on them. I hate that. I always hated that bullshit that you just pass students no matter what because it makes your school look good. Like, no, it fucking doesn't. Your literacy rate, the literacy rate is trash all the way to high school.
Our kids are going to be held back, but we had the exact opposite experience. What actually happened is we raised the level of expectations, and Mississippians did what Mississippians do. They rose up and they met those increased expectations.
And surpassed them with the 2024 National Assessment of Educational Progress Report Card, showing Mississippi fourth graders moving to the top in reading and math gains over the last 12 years. The state scored #1 for achieving highest score increases in fourth grade reading and math.
That one seems easy. When you're 50th and you go higher, like that seems like an easy achievement. #9 overall in fourth grade reading scores. Now that is impressive. Because you got some heavy hitters, man. You got some heavy fucking hitters.
number 9
To deal
overall
with.
in fourth grade reading scores, and 16 in math scores.
Damn.
Mississippi African American fourth graders ranked number
Number 3. Holy shit. Wait a minute. So, let me go back. Let me go back a bit. So, okay. 9th overall in fourth grade score, 16th in math scores.
and 16 in math scores. Mississippi
Number 3rd in African American fourth graders. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. Every state gotta step up their game. What the fuck? Number 3? Bro, when you go from like 50th worst in everything to number 3, you know there's a problem with every other state. There's something every other state ain't doing correctly.
The African American fourth graders ranked number 3 among their peers nationally in those areas, while Hispanic fourth graders ranked number 1 in reading and number 2.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So what you're telling me is you lowered the standards for certain people, and then those certain people just so happen to be dumber than these kids who the standards were raised, and then they met those standards? Who the fucking guessed? Oh, that's actually embarrassing. That is actually embarrassing. So what you're telling me is you just got the minority kids to become smarter, and now you're suddenly now your school's suddenly doing better. Oh fuck! Oh, that's embarrassing.
In math, at a time when 1 in 5 Americans struggle with reading, other states are taking notice. In 2019, Louisiana implemented similar reforms, choosing to focus on phonics and invest in training programs for.
Oh yeah, Louisiana definitely needs that shit, man. That, like, if every school implemented it, this wouldn't fix everything, but it would fix a lot.
Principals and teachers. Reading coaches have also been put in place. With red states like Mississippi and Louisiana seeing great strides, blue states like California are seeing an education decline since the
60% of third graders not reading at grade level. Wow, who would have fucking guessed? If you don't know how to speak English, every other grade you go up to that you get past, you don't know how to speak English. Wow. Not reading at fucking grade level. Who would have fucking guessed? Damn, 60%? Man, Callie, what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Pandemic, with nearly 60% of third graders not reading at grade level in 2024. Back in Mississippi, Reeves sees charter schools also making a difference.
We believe in school choice. We have public charter schools in various districts around the state now, which has given a lot of kids.
I love that. School choice too, because if your school is dictated on like what block you're in, and you're in the poorest block, guess what? You're fucked. You're fucked. But if you have school choice to pick your kid's education, even if you're in a shitty block with a shitty school, you could try to get them in a better school where the climate will be better and where less people will be fucking chaotic and ruining everything.
Opportunities.
When asked about the president's plan to close the Department of Education, Reeves doesn't think it will have any negative impact on Mississippi's continuing improvement.
No impact at all. Oh, wow, no impact. Yeah, I fully support this because the states would be far better at handling their education than the government entirely, because every region's different.
I think what you're going to see is as the U.S. Department of Education is slowly reduced in size, that's actually potentially going to free up money long term for states to be able to take those resources and invest them in things that work. You know, I'm going to tell you, there are going to be some states that invest in some woke ideology. We're going to invest in the basics, reading, math, and those kind of things.
Investments the governor hopes will pay off in the lives of students now and in the future.
Yep.
Back in 2013, our high school graduation rate in Mississippi was 72.5%.
Damn.
Last year, it was 89.9%. So,
damn, that's actually great. That's like almost 9 in 10 students pass. That is amazing.
We have between 3,000 and 4,000 kids in Mississippi today that are graduating high school every year that 15 years ago would not have graduated high school. We see this as a huge boom, not only for those individual kids, but it's a huge boom for our economy, and it gives us
Yep.
an opportunity to compete in the future.
Charlene Aaron, CBN News, Jackson, Mississippi.
Can I get a hallelujah?
Hallelujah.
Just wonderful.
Yes.
Finally, common sense in public education. Years ago,
Exactly. Exactly. Who knew spending your time learning 50 different genders was not productive to education? Who knew that just teaching them how to read and write was the way to pass them? And if they suck, fail them. Who fucking would have guessed? Who fucking would have guessed? If you put standards on how you pass, people would be forced to meet those standards or be forced to be held back in school.
CBN, my father, really triumphed a program called Sing, Spell, Read, and Write. Terry's children went through that program. The benefits in her family were obvious. The benefits to learning phonics, obvious. And it's been out there in education circles for a long time. To finally see a state say, we're going to dedicate ourselves to this. If you want to do woke programs, you go spend your money how you want to. But here
Go to Cali and New York.
in Mississippi, we're going to focus in on math and reading.
Wait, actually, I gotta check. I have to check this. We have to see which one is better overall in education: California, Mississippi, or New York. My guess is New York and California would probably still be higher, but my guess is Mississippi is going to be far better than it used to be. I spelled that wrong. There we go. And now we are done. Let's see. California. Let's see. Mississippi made remarkable strides. So let's see. Overall, K through 12, 44th, still the worst. California is number 1. Let's see. Sub-education rankings, 15th best, up from 48th. That is surprising. Wait, what? 30th? Damn. Okay, they're down. Let's see. High school graduation rate. Okay, Mississippi got higher than California now. That's good. Let's see. 4th grade reading above national average, below national average. Damn. Let's see. Money per pupil, 10,000 and then 18,000. Bro, their spending for education is still low too. Let's see. Average teacher salary, 53,000 versus 100,000. Now this one's obviously because California is expensive as shit. But damn. To be honest, that's pretty impressive that it did manage to beat California in a lot of smaller things rather than overall. I expect, like, in years to come, if they keep going, they'll definitely get up from 44th maybe to 30th very closely. Well, yeah, that's pretty good for them.